Hello friends, how is it going? It's me, Betty Jean. In today's video, I just wanted to get in the Valentine's spirit. I wanted to share my favorite makeup products that I feel like fit the Valentine's Day vibes. I have eyeshadow palettes, I have blushes, highlighters, lip products, just various things that I feel like fall under the Valentine's Day umbrella. Lots of pink and red, little sprinkles of purple, and I hope you enjoy. I just wanted to talk about some cute, colorful things. Before we hop into the video itself, I did of course film this look. It's part of my recent reading wrap-up, Get Ready With Me, so if you want to see me do this makeup, you can check out that video. As far as my accessories today go, I just have these earrings. These are from the brand Spooky Doodle Club. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop on in and chat about some makeup that I feel like has Valentine's Day vibes. Let's talk blush first. We're just gonna go in the order that I do my makeup. I have one cream blush, 3 liquid blushes, and 1 blush palette. The cream blush I have is Rare Beauty's Nearly Rose. It looks like this. I'm actually wearing it as my blush today. It's just such a cute pink wash of color. Like if you want a pink blush, but one that's maybe a little more subdued, this is the one for you. The way these melting blushes just truly melt into the skin is so beautiful. You get such a beautiful wash of color. It melts so beautifully and it doesn't feel super overpowering. So if you're someone that's like, I want pink blush, but I don't want to look like I'm wearing a ton of pink blush, this would be the one to go for. It's so cute. On a more pigmented route, sticking with Rare Beauty, I also have these liquid blushes in the shade Lucky and Grateful. Lucky's the pink one, Grateful is the red one. If you want a pink blush that looks like you're wearing a pink blush, this is the one to go to. It is so pigmented and beautiful. These have so much pigment, but they blend out so easily. They have a very liquidy consistency, but I feel like they still stay really nice on the cheeks. Like they don't get patchy in my opinion. I feel like they blend really, really nicely and you get a boom and burst of color. It is so cool. And it's nice because you can really use as much or as little as you want. You could use a lot or you could do just like one tiny dot and let it spread out. The choice is yours, my friend. And then we also have Grateful, which is a bright red. If you want a Valentine's red blush, or you could even mix and match the two, do a reddish pink. This is so cute. I love them. I love how bold and wild they are. I feel like these always end up making it into my summer favorites video just because they're so cool. They're so juicy and loud and colorful and very on theme for this video. And then I also wanted to shout out Pinky Promise. This is one of the liquid camo blushes by e.l.f. These have been compared to the Rare Beauty ones a few times. And while I see the similarity in the sense that they're liquid and it's a similar tube, I feel like these are a little stickier. They still have a good amount of pigment though and they blend out nicely, but I do like the Rare Beauty ones more. But this is another cute little pinky option if you were looking for some pink and maybe wanted something a little more affordable as well. They also might have a red. This is just the only one that I personally own and it's cute. It's a fun little guy. And then the blush palette I wanted to shout out is the Bare Cheeks by Blend Bunny. I feel like this blush palette just hits for Valentine's Day. Like we have some mauve purples, we have the baby pink, we have the red, we even have some neutrals if you wanted to mix some neutral in there. It's a really cute palette. Obviously I love the oranges as well. I love an orange blush, but that's not very Valentine's. But if you look at it like this, very Valentine's. Like all of these shades are so cute. The baby pink is one of my favorites and this mauve at the top. I think they're so cute. These are so pigmented and they blend so beautifully. I love the colors in here. The Juicy Cheeks is also amazing if you want like really bright, vivid pops of color. But this one I feel like you're gonna get colorful but a little more muted and I think it's so pretty. And then for highlighter, I just have 2 that I wanted to talk about because I mean, for the most part, like it's all gonna be sheer anyways. Like any highlighter would probably work to go with Valentine's vibes. So I specifically wanted to share the ones that I feel like have a really good pinky shift. First being Meadow from the ColourPop Twilight collection. It's what I'm wearing as my highlight today and it's just so cute. It has such a beautiful like pinky lavender kind of shift to it. It's so pretty. I love it. It's subtle, but it's effective. You get a really nice shine of color, but it's not in your face color. It's just kind of like shiny highlight, but then you get that slight pop of pinky purple and it's so pretty. I have it in my inner corner as well as my face. It's so good. And then I also wanted to shout out Mars Melter from Kaleidos. This one's gonna be your kind of like pinky red one. This one is so cool. It's so sparkly. This one definitely leans a little bit more on the like pinky red. You can kind of see it right there. It's a little bit more rosy rather than like lavender pink. It's so pretty, so cute. I really don't wear this one enough and it's just so good. I love it so much. Moving on, let's dive into eyeshadow palettes. I think I narrowed it down to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did. I narrowed it down to 10. I tried to pick things that I just felt like really captured, like reddish, pinkish, maybe a little bit of purple, but mostly red and pink. And I think these are really good picks. I can't guarantee they're all still available. I'll have everything in this video linked down below if it is still available. But even if it's not, maybe it'll just encourage you to shop your stash for maybe things that you already own from this lineup or things that might be similar. First, let's shout out the one that I'm wearing today. It's gonna be the ultimate Valentine's palette this year. It's the Wicked Widow Beauty Lovesick palette. Look how cute. It's adorable, it's amazing, it's lovely. I love these colors. I think they're so fun. This is just literally capturing the energy I personally want for Valentine's Day right now. It's pinky, purpley goodness. It is so, so beautiful, and I love it so much. At least for like the cutesy side of Valentine's Day, that's gonna be the winner this year. I do have a darker Valentine's Day aesthetic to talk about later. That's the winner this year as well. I figured the Begonia from Ace Beauté, this launched last year. I thought this would be a cute pick for Valentine's Day. There is green in here, but I felt like specifically like this half was screaming Valentine's Day. And you know, you could also go for like a very like rosy with like the stem kind of energy with this too, kind of adding in those little pops of green. I'm not mad at the idea of that for Valentine's Day. I think that's also really cute. So I wanted to shout this one out. This one's probably the most different, the most like kind of out of the box out of the ones that I've picked for today, but I thought this was a good pick as well. Next, the Tears of Freya palette. This one also just captures that cutesy Valentine's-y vibe. I also just love the artwork on this, the like book looking kind of thing. But look at it, it's so cute. Very much again, kind of that like soft pink, purple, red situation. We have some pops of neutral. I love this brilliant gold down here as well. Like the gold with this like lavender would be so super cute. I really enjoy this palette. I think the shimmers are really nice. And I just think this is like kind of a good, kind of cutesy, soft, romantic kind of vibe. It's really, really fun. By the way, I've done videos with all of these palettes. You can search my channel. You can search my like Instagram if you want to see some inspo. There's usually at least one look, if not multiple looks with every single palette. Next is the oh so controversial Millennial Pinks palette. People were so divided on if they liked this one or not. I'm one of the people that personally liked it. I've never met a melt formula that I don't like as far as palettes are concerned. This one looks like this. This one came out many springs ago, and it's so cute. I still love this like dusty millennial pink color. I just think it's so pretty and like such a fun like way to like kind of play with neutrals with a twist, because I'm just not a neutral girl. To me, this is neutral. And then I love the combination of pairing it with these like slatey blue grays. They're so, so pretty. It's such a cool combo. Like you can do things that are very whimsical, pinky, romantic, but you could also make it really dark and dramatic. It's a really fun palette, super unique. And I don't feel like really anything's come out similar to this since then. Like people don't really play with like baby pinks and like dark grays very often. It's an odd combo, but I'm here for it. Next, I wanted to talk about the Surrender palette. This came out from Unearthly in the Valentine's mystery box last Valentine's Day. I don't know if this is available by itself, but I still wanted to shout it out because it's cute. It's gonna give you kind of that like, I don't know, very romantic date nights. It's kind of like half neutral, half colorful. You can again play with things that are very bold with these like brilliant reds in the middle. I love that pop of lavender shimmer. I'm really into lavender right now, if you can't tell. I love this like mustardy yellow. There's so many cool pops in here, and I think this is a really fun one. I would love to give this one more love if I have the chance to. I think it's so cute and so pretty. Really enjoy that one as well. The Chucky Crazy in Love palette by Glamlight. This was such a cool release last February for Valentine's Day. Like I love a spooky theme, and like spooky Valentine's Day makes my heart so happy. Smoky, moody purples, deep, rich, sultry, romantic. I think I actually did wear this last Valentine's Day because I think I was filming that day anyways. So I filmed with this for my Valentine's date with my husband, slash our anniversary actually, because we got married on Valentine's Day. But yeah, this is the vibe. It's super cool, very dark, dramatic, very exciting. I really, really like this one. This has been one of my favorite Glamlight palettes. It's actually maybe the only one I own. I haven't owned very many Glamlight palettes though. I think this is the only one I currently own, and I still think it's really cool. I think the shimmers are all really fun. I love the rich metallics. I love the pops of silver. I love just how dark this gets. This is a very dark palette. You are not gonna do a light, easy breezy cutesy kind of look with this. You're gonna do things that are very vampy, very sultry. If that's not your vibe, this is not for you. I feel like I vividly remember posting like either a swatch video or some kind of video, I think on TikTok or something with this, and someone was complaining that there weren't light shades, and it's like, that's not the point of the palette. You can pull in other light shades from other palettes. There's no rule that says you can only use one palette at a time. But yeah, this is gonna be for your darkest desires. Next up, like I'd said before, the cutesy winner of the year. This is the dark Valentine's winner of the year. Dead Roses by Bella Beauty Bar. I am obsessed with this palette. I think it's so pretty. I have loved playing with this one. It's so cool. It's rich and dark and dramatic and amazing. And I actually do love that we do have a gradient here. Like we have like light to deep. So you can do things that are, again, kind of more whimsical, more cutesy, more romantic, but you can also do things that are very like vampire energy. This one's kind of like an anti-Valentine's take with like the shade names. Like we have such funny names in here, like ABCDEFU, Drop Dead, You're the Worst, Single AF, Love Stinks, I Need Space. Like these names are so funny. And the formulas are so good. Like the mattes are so rich and pigmented and the shimmers are so shifty and sparkly on the lids. I love Bella Beauty Bar. They are one of my all-time favorite brands. And this palette makes me so, so happy. I love the whole vibe. I love the whole theme. It's all doing cool things. Moving on, I have another kind of spooky palette that fits with the Valentine's Day vibes, and that's the Lunar Beauty Moonspell Volume 2. They launched Moonspell Volume 1 years ago for Halloween, and then this one came out maybe 2 or 3 years ago for Halloween. And I really hope they eventually do a Volume 3, because they're just beautiful, even just for like artwork. Like it's gorgeous. But this is Valentine's Day for me. I'm such a sucker for pink, purple, red, and this is giving it to me. I love all the light shades with the brights and the deeps, and the shimmers are so cool. This is such a beautiful palette. This palette will blind you on camera, and I'm so sorry about that. It's so reflective, but it's gorgeous. I love it. I haven't played with this one in a while, and I'm definitely feeling inspired to. I would like to try to play with this as soon as I can, but we'll see. So many things to film, so little time, but maybe. I've been trying to do like makeup throwback videos every so often, so maybe this will end up in one at some point, but this is beautiful. I love it, not even just for Valentine's Day, but just for in general. I love pink, purple, red year round. I love color year round. I just do like to give into those specific cliche colors during that time of year because it's just fun, you know? It's fun to make life fun. I like to decorate for holidays and do seasonal makeup, and it just gives an extra breath of life to things, and it makes me happy. Next up, the Vivid Rose by Give Me Glow. I feel like this is also such a good Valentine's palette for the pinky purple. It's so cute. And I feel like this one's a good one too if you're maybe scared of color, but you kind of want to dig into those Valentine's vibes, because we have like the two mauve shades that are kind of like neutral-ish, and then we have like this very baby pink that's also kind of walking that line of neutral, but then we have these pops of color, the bright, bright pinks that work great as blush, by the way, and then we have these moody purples. I like that we have these like brilliant violets in the middle, but I love that we have this rich, almost like boysenberry kind of color. It's so cool. The metallics are amazing. This is a really fun one. This palette has gotten lots of love over the years from me. And last but not least, I couldn't not talk about last year's Valentine's release from Nomad Cosmetics. This is the Verona Love and Death palette. You can look at it as the smoky death side or the bright love side, or you can combine the two. And it's very fun. It's very cute. It's a great time. I'm gonna just put these mirrors behind it. I think this is really fun to play with. I think the shimmers are really cool. I know some people had issues with the shimmers. I personally didn't. I think they performed nicely. They might have been packed a little bit harder than some of their other shimmers, but I still found like they worked fine on the lids. I don't know, applied them and called it a day. Maybe it's the fact that I use my fingers or glitter primer. Maybe that helps. I don't know. I just know that I didn't really have any issues. But I think it's really fun. I love how just like brilliant and vibrant the pinky red side is, and then so dark and moody on this side. It's so fun to play with these separate, but it's also so fun to mix them together. It's really, really cool. I love this weird taupey gold shade. I don't even know how to describe it. So many cool things going on with this palette. It's so cool. And now let's move on to lip products. I think I have 10 here. Yes, I have 10. I have a mixture of liquid lipsticks, glosses, a regular lipstick. So let's get into it. I guess we can do gloss first. We can talk about what I'm wearing right now. This is the CoverGirl Yummy Gloss. It's so cute. It's in the shade You're Just Jelly. And honestly, I feel like this fits for exactly what you need it to be. Like if you want just like a sheer pinkish red, That's what this is gonna give you. It's super comfy. They smell amazing. I'm wearing this with a little bit of a red lip liner to like bring forth a little bit more of that red. But I think it's cute just for like that sheer wash of bright color. I have 2 of these yummy glosses and they're really, really good. They're quite yummy, if I do say. I also wanted to shout out the Cupid gloss from Unearthly. I mean, not only is the color perfect, but I mean the name. Cupid, like you can't not talk about it in a Valentine's video. It's just kind of like a sheer pink with little sparkles in it. It's adorable. Little golden pinky sparkles. Like, you can't get much better than that. A sparkly pink gloss for Valentine's Day. How original. Let's talk about the regular lipstick I have. It's from the Fantasy Cosmetica Lost Library collection. It's in the shade Obscure. Really like this pink. It's such a pretty soft kind of baby doll pink. It's so pretty and I feel like it's perfect for Valentine's Day vibes in general. Side note, obviously like Valentine's lips aren't specific to pink and red. Like you could wear just like a really juicy neutral lip. You could wear a black lip. I love a black lip with like pink, red, purple. I think it's so cool. But I specifically just wanted to curate like some of my favorite pinks and reds because it's not too often I talk about pinks and reds. If anything, I want to get out of my comfort zone more and wear more pinks and reds, but part of what's stopping me is the Invisalign. So whenever I reach a point where I don't have Invisalign anymore, I'm gonna wear so many more bold lips. You have no idea. I wear so many like basic glosses because it doesn't get as messy all over my Invisalign. I cannot wait for the day that it's done. I have to talk about Strawberry Pop from Dose of Colors. This is just such a good pinky red. It's like right on that cusp between pink and red. It's so cool. It's so vibrant, so exciting. Again, this is one of those ones that I feel like makes it into like my spring and summer favorites every year. It's just such a cool color, such a nice, fun little pop. I love it. Strawberry Pop is the perfect name for that shade. And I'm also just strawberry obsessed this time of year, so it's perfect. I have a couple from Unearthly over here as well. I have the shades Linda and Samantha. These are back when they were called Alien Cosmetics, so let me just ignore the logo. But Linda's more of the fuchsia-y one, and then Samantha's more of the bold red. Not red, pink. Reddish pink, sure. Hot pink. That's the word I'm looking for. But here's Linda, very like magenta, very fuchsia. It's very cute. I love it a lot. Honestly, I feel like this would have gone good with this look as well instead of the red. I mean, I like the red. I like the red with the purple. I was trying to channel that. But the fuchsia would have been really cute too. And here is Samantha on the side there. Just like a very hot reddish pink. It's so, so pretty. So gorgeous. I love that so far I don't have any dupes. I didn't like intend on that. If anything, sometimes these videos make me curious if I have dupes that I didn't know about, but so far everything's very different. I have 2 from Kaleidos. I have Wild Apple and Cactus Flower. Cactus Flower is just like one of the ultimate hot pinks. It's so cool. It's bright, it's vibrant, it's so neat. And the lip clay formula is really cool because it goes on like a liquid lip, but then it dries down kind of powdery, so it feels very lightweight. They're really cool. I love that formula. And then Wild Apple is another one of those kind of like pinky red shades. It's really, really pretty. I like these kind of weird pinky reds. I think they're a fun color. There's something so, I don't know, it's like it's still bold, but it's like subtle bold. I don't know if that makes sense. Like it's not as loud in your face, even though it's still like a bold lip. It's a really cool color. And last but not least, I have 2 from Menagerie I wanted to talk about. We have Catfight the red and then Hook, Line, and Sinker the pink. Honestly, these are Valentine's Day together. This one is Hook, Line, and Sinker right there. Such a cute, just pink. In your face pink. It's not hot pink, it's just in your face pink. And then we have Catfight, which is one of the most beautiful reds. It's such a good, true red. So, so pretty. Like Taylor Swift wears that color for sure. Honestly, that would be a cute look if you did like top lip pink, bottom lip red, like kind of a 2-tone lip, but Valentine's Day. That'd be super cute. I feel like I did that in the past, like a long time ago. I used to do 2-tone lips every so often. But yeah, this is my lip lineup of all the pinks and reds that I narrowed down for this video. Let's regroup after I clean my hand off. So yeah, this is my little curated roundup of some Valentine's makeup favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some inspo. I feel like I've done quite a few like pinky, reddy, purpley looks lately if you need some like look inspo. But overall, I'm excited about Valentine's Day and just this time of year. I love seeing pink and hearts everywhere. I think it's adorable. I feel like Halloween and Valentine's Day are girlfriends. Like I definitely do like a spooky Valentine's aesthetic in my house. Like downstairs I have like pink hearts, but then I also have pink skulls and little ghosts, and it's adorable. And it all coincides together so, so nicely. And usually after Valentine's Day, that's when I get sad again until it's spooky season. So this is my last bit of happiness I'm clinging to before we enter the dreaded spring and summer. We'll get through it together. I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you have any of these? Do you want any of these? What products in your collection do you feel like fit the Valentine's Day aesthetic for you? And what even is the Valentine's Day aesthetic for you? Do you lean more toward like black and red? Are you strictly purple? Do you like bright pink? What are you into when it comes to Valentine's Day? And if you're not into Valentine's Day, then just enjoy some pink for fun. If you made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave some Valentine's related emojis? And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm Baddie Bean there as well. You can also subscribe. I'm posting most days over here. You can also join my channel memberships. Link to sign up will be down below. You'll get fun little perks, including a members only video once a month. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye. All right, let's see what one swipe will do. Not bad, not bad. But also not great. Not bad for just vigorously wiping. Maybe I should get a makeup wipe. That would probably solve a lot of my problems. That's better. It's a little better. It's still a little pinky red. That's fine. I can be stained today. It's not bad.